Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, a place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is not important. Let's get into it. Been pulling my articles from a new, mostly from decrypt.co. So if there's ads and things like this, guys, I apologize. So this is going to be kind of fumbling through this. Get rid of this crap. Good God. Just making sure everything's lined up. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Sorry about that. Blockchain sleuth link Bald liquidity rug pulls to Sam Bankman-Fried. Let's go and move this over too, because we're going to read about Bald first before we read about Sam. Bald meme coin on Coinbase layer 2 goes to zero as dev pulls liquidity. Binance plans to first list 34 tokens in Japan as it re-enters the market. Crypto in Japan. Ron DeSantis promises to end Biden's war on Bitcoin. Toss CBDC into the trash can. This is going to be a political war about crypto. And by war, I just mean all these debates. They're using crypto as a huge political campaign talking point. On both sides, you got Kennedy and you got Ron. Let's see if Trump steps into the crypto arena and approves of Bitcoin or some shit like that. See if it's all strategic and real. If not, I don't know. I don't trust any of these asshats. All right, last article. Judge refuses to dismiss SEC lawsuit against Terraform Labs despite Ripple ruling. Here we go. Some more bullshit. All right, straight to the market. Current market cap, guys, sitting at $1.17 trillion. Bitcoin dominance sitting at 48.2%. ETH dominance flat at 19. 27 Gwei will get you an ETH transaction. And we are still sitting neutral at 51 on the Fear and Greed Index. What does that mean? I have no effing clue, because it's, I don't know, some arbitrary whatever that seems to give you the emotion of the market. We had a little bit of a dump last night, guys. Woke up to Bitcoin dumping just a tad. We're going to look at that here shortly. But right now, what are we looking at? We're looking at Bitcoin and ETH pacing each other. 1.63 down on Bitcoin, 1.84 down on ETH. Outside of that, XRP down 2.12%. I'm seeing twos. Almost 4.5 for Solana. 3.5 Litecoin. It looks like it's a red day, but nothing too significant, right? And honestly, I'll be honest with you, I woke up and saw the pullback on Bitcoin, and I got a little excited for some altcoins I've been looking to jump into, hoping there would be a significant pullback from them, and there hasn't been. So I was a little disappointed, not gonna lie. Stellar 5%. Anything huge? No, not that I'm seeing yet. 6.5 on Optimism. 9.48 on Aave. Some stuff's moving. IMX, Mutable X is moving. Stacks is moving. $6.4 on Synthetics. 6.15 on ApeCoin. Is anybody holding ApeCoin? Let me know. Comments down below. I am not. $5.34 on Curve. There was an article I passed up earlier that was talking about people shorting Curve based on some issues they were having, some FUD. I'm not the biggest technical guy when it comes to this stuff, so I don't really know too much about Curve. But rumor was they were getting shorted because people found some FUD coming out about Curve. I wonder if I can look it up. I wonder if Cointelegraph will have it. Compound 12.46. There's a big one. Big-ish. So he's moving, which is interesting. 2.27 up on the day. Or on the 24. Blech, excuse me. Yeah, on the 24 hour. Trust Wallet's moving. Bone. What is Bone? Shiba Swap. What is this? Did Shiba open up a DEX? I'm an idiot. I have no idea. I've never heard of this. If you guys want to let me know, comment below. 20% on the week, 6% on the day. What is bone? Sorry, guys. Sidetrack. I mean, it's got these swings. What? Bone? Do. What is bone? It is. How did I not know about this? I've never heard about bone. So Shiba has a DEX, I'm assuming. I'm an idiot. I don't know. Interesting. And it's been around, at least according to CoinMarketCap, it has been around since 2021. I don't know. I'm not intelligent. I don't know. I just kind of just read what the news says. So, interesting. Well, that's starting to move a little bit. What is the market cap on this? What is the market cap on this? Market cap, 350 mil. Okay. Where can you get it? Sorry guys, I'm really wasting time and I apologize. All right, we'll move on, guys. I'm an idiot. This is what happens when you do these videos. They're not live, but I don't really edit them, so. Okay, back to the market. We're pretty much done. Yeah, that's it. Market's kind of a little bit of red, but not too bad. I guess everybody's waiting with bated breath to see what Bitcoin's gonna do. So Bitcoin 4 hour. Without all my rambling about some random stupid fucking decks that I've never heard of. Okay. So I showed you guys this yesterday. I backed up on a 4 hour, showed you that we're pretty much moving sideways. Could potentially be a bear flag from the original sideways movement that we had for this whole month over here. But we did exactly what happens with bear flags, which are continuation patterns, in case you guys don't know. We broke out of the sideways action. We found a support. We bounced, we ranged, and we dumped again. So, but what we got going on right now is that 28,918 level has held. That's where we got our bounce from. It's where we actually wicked down just below over here when we first tanked from the original sideways movement. But yeah, it seems to be holding right now. The question is, will it continue to hold? Who knows? Hopefully, we don't get another one of these bear flags, right? That's what we're trying to avoid. But that's really all I'm looking at right now. Right now, with the patterns and stuff that I'm looking at, all I'm gonna be looking at is hopefully support levels. If we continue range down, look at the green again. That's just me marking my buy orders for Bitcoin, so I know where I'm at. Which we're getting close to my last buy order, which is sad because I like making money and I don't like losing it. Anyway, I would definitely be keeping my eye on that 28,413. If we break that 24,813, the reality is I think 27,98. That's basically 28. We'll call that 28. But a good amount of people that I trust their TA are calling for if we break these levels that we're going for 27.5. They don't think we'll be there for long, but look, anything can happen in crypto. Don't let anyone tell you that they have a crystal ball and they know exactly what's going to happen. I mean, there's always, this sounds astronomical, and I'm not trying to shit on anybody's dreams, but there's a potential that we can always go down to things like 10K. You never know. But in the short term, if we break these levels, this 28,413 and this 20, again, we'll call it 28, I would definitely be looking for that 27.5-ish. But again, potentials to get in at lower prices if you missed it. All right, don't be too freaked out about price action going down for a little bit. It's just an opportunity, guys. We're looking at the 1 hour before we move on because I do have a handful of articles to get through today. Yeah, that's a that's a perfect mini flag on the 1 hour. Ooh. potentially have already broken out of it. Keep your eye on the mini bear flag on the 1 hour right here. And I'm pretty sure that would put us right on top of that 24 or 28413. Let's just measure it just for shits and giggles. Look at that. It's like magic, right? We broke out right there. That put us damn near right on top of it. Yeah. What else am I seeing? Let's go to that 7 minute, guys. I want to see what the price action is telling me. 7 minute doesn't look as bad as the 1 hour. 7 minutes looking like a potential extension right there. That's what I'd be looking at on the 7. Get rid of you. Let's open it up a little bit so you guys can see it. Still, I mean, it's still definitely a bear flag pattern, but it didn't look like we'd broke. If you widen this up a bit and extend it for the 7 minute chart, it looks like we're still inside a pattern, which is a little bit of hopium that we could potentially, you know, get back up there. What is my... bearish divergence. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm not really saying a lot. I'm just kind of mumbling. Well, there it is. Look at that. There's a huge bearish divergence on the 1 hour. And if you were reading this as a bear flag, that was our dump. It definitely played out. It tried to save itself right here. It bounced off the bottom of the channel and then it dumped again. Okay. Yeah, guys. Either we break back up into this pattern, hopefully. I mean, always hopefully. Or these little flags that I'm looking at on the 1 hour and 7 minute play out. And we break down potentially to that 28.413. Keep your guys' eye on it. That's all I'm looking at. And I hate to be bearish, but I'm just telling you what I see. I don't want to be biased ever. As well as this isn't a trading channel, nor am I a good trader. Don't pay attention to me. I have no idea what I'm doing. I really don't. This isn't financial advice, nor am I a financial advisor. So, on to the news. Bald meme coin on Coinbase layer 2 goes to 0 as dev pulls liquidity. Okay, so the rumor, or what I've read or caught wind of, is that potentially Base, which is Coinbase's layer 2, which requires a bridge and all sorts of stuff. It's pretty technical shit. That's not even live yet. Some dev created a bridge, created a token. It pumped hard, and then they rugged hard. So we're gonna see what this is about. The Bald token exploded with popularity yesterday after, but its developers have since run off with millions of dollars in liquidity. Just one day after a flurry of activity on its highly anticipated Ethereum Layer 2 network, and it looks like scammers used the freshly minted Bald token to target Coinbase's larger product. Base, which America's biggest cryptocurrency exchange hopes will be a new ecosystem for crypto projects, launched earlier this month. Traders yesterday rushed to buy new tokens running on the network using decentralized exchanges like LeetSwap. But today, it looks like one of those new tokens, Bald, which dropped yesterday, was a rug pull after token developers removed $25.6 million in liquidity. Rug pulls are notoriously common in the crypto world, especially the sphere of decentralized finance. Mostly meme coins, guys. They happen when a developer launches a new token and makes it seem as though the project is legit and then removes the liquidity and disappears. Let's take a pause real quick. Any meme coin. Any meme coin. I would never consider it a legit project. Sorry. I mean, if they are just a meme coin, no use case, no utility. I would consider that not legit. That's just my opinion. Who the fuck am I? I'm a nobody. Don't worry about it. End of liquidity disappears, blah, blah. Bald, a meme coin, poking fun at Coinbase's CEO, Brian Armstrong's lack of hair. This is my point. This is the money. This is the shit that people are putting their money into. Today plunged value by 92% according to CoinGecko data. The token has exploded in price over 3,000% in a day. After its launch, the on-chain Intrigue Telegram channel tracked the wallet after pulling liquidity. It revealed that the wallet went on to buy more Bald to add some liquidity, sent a bizarre tweet seemingly tricking more users to buy the token, and then removed all liquidity again. Dude, you guys get work. Stop buying this shit. Stop it. Stop it. Stop buying lottery tickets. The same account has since denied accusations of having sold tokens, claiming to have added/removed two-sided liquidity and bought. The user then agreed with someone who replied to the tweet, pointing out that the token had in fact been sold. Matt Aaron, project leader of CeeLo Green. Yeah, forget you. Which runs on-chain Intrigue, told Decrypt that the situation was puzzling because the wallets moving the funds was a sophisticated whale holding large amounts of CBETH, Coinbase's Ethereum liquid staking token. Liquid staking tokens can be bought, sold, and swapped for other assets. The CBETH can also be redeemed for the Ethereum that was staked to mint it. Allegedly, this same wallet KYC'd Know Your Customer, their wallet on a centralized exchange, he said. Yeah. I don't know. Let me let me know what you think. Comments down below. I didn't even hear about this Bald thing. I don't know where people get this news. Like, it's insane to me. I didn't even hear about this until after the whole rug. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm kind of burnt out on the meme thing. Just same way I got burnt out on 10K generative NFT projects. There came a point where they all just were just garbage and rugs left and right, left and right, left and right. Not saying some are or all are, but it got to a point where it's like, dude, I'm just over it. I'll just stick to regular crypto stuff and make money there. Memes can be fun if you're putting just a little bit of money in, but people putting tons and tons of money in and hoping to just, become a billionaire overnight, like, I don't know. I don't vibe with it anymore. Like, it's not fun anymore. They all end up being dog shit like this or something weird or shady. They're getting to a point like that. All right, moving on. Blockchain sleuth linked Bald liquidity rug pull to Sam Bankman-Fried. Could you imagine? God, look at that horrible. We think he has bad hair, but imagine if he shaved his head. That is terrifying. Do you believe that Sam did this? Could you believe it? Like, imagine if he did do this. Like, Jesus Christ, this guy. The disgraced FTX founder is fingered by some. That's a terrible way of wording this article. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. The disgraced FTX founder is thought by some who believe he removed liquidity from the Bald meme coin before putting some back. After a mysterious developer pulled all the liquidity out of Bald meme coin and Ethereum Layer 2 network base on Monday, some blockchain watchers say the wallet being used by the culprit point toward former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, currently under house arrest with limited access to the internet. Clearly not that limited. The Bald dev is like 90% Sam or an Alameda person at this point. Cinema? I can't, like, I've never heard of this. Ventures partner Adam Cochran tweeted, what is that? We'll call it CV. C Ventures. I can't read. I'm dumb. Adam Cochran tweeted, noting that the same wallet address was also involved in the SushiSwap community years ago. The early votes on sushi governance are super suspect. Cochran observed, when SushiSwap creator Chef Nomi bailed and the community stepped in, There weren't tons of us around, and SBF was the one posting to snapshot votes. Sam was credited with rescuing funds from Uniswap, moving them to SushiSwap in September of 2020. Wendy, did this man really just rug us again from the suburbs? I'm 99% sure that it is either someone from Alameda, FTX, or Sam himself, Cochran later told Decrypt on Twitter, later posting publicly. Apparently, some former FTX folks think it's Sam as well. Could you imagine? Like, this guy is out of his damn mind. Like, he thinks he's above everything. Others pointed to use of specific phrases used by the Bald Twitter account, like quite well or nor, and nor, that were similar to Sam's Twitter posts. Bald deployer DYDX posts sounds like SBF. Pseudonymous investor hype tweeted, adding that the on-chain activity lines up with Bankman-Fried's court and bail dates. According to crowdsourced investigations on Reddit, the Bald developer wallet reportedly received deposits from FTX and Alameda over more than 2 years and appears to have a balance of 12,331 ETH, worth about $22 million as of this writing. Adding more fuel to the story, on Twitter, users pointed out that an address that frequently made deposits into Bald deployers Binance Wallet appears to be one of the wallets that triggered the catastrophic depeg of Terra USD back in May of last year. Bankman-Fried has been under house arrest since being charged by the U.S. Department of Justice with 8 counts of conspiracy and fraud in November after the collapse of FTX. Bankman-Fried's legal team and the prosecution have had trouble keeping tabs on his internet activity across a variety of devices in the home. The fact that he even has internet access, knowing that he is a dev and this kind of person, is absolutely insane to me. It just lets you know what kind of special treatment certain people get, even when they're quote-unquote in custody and in trouble. Bankman-Fried is supposed to use a flip phone instead of a smartphone. In April, his legal team acknowledged being unable to install spyware on his parents' phones as agreed to in his bail conditions. Oh, of course. Well, we can't do it. We're the government, but we're not smart enough to put spyware on his phone. We have no idea. Such bullshit. Last week, prosecutors growing tired of Bankman-Fried's antics, including allegedly tampering with government witnesses, sent a 12-page letter to presiding federal judge Lewis Kaplan requesting that Bankman-Fried's $250 million bond be revoked. While crypto Twitter pointed the finger at Bankman-Fried, some did acknowledge that the accusation remains speculation. A lot of this is hard speculation, but too crazy to not think about it. We'll be updating this thread live as I go through the on-chain. Twitter user Midas wrote. This is a long article. I know everyone loves conspiracy theories, but this Bald Rug one just looks false to me. I'll probably get shit for it, but Tiffany Fong tweeted, many on crypto Twitter are not willing to go as far as saying Sam Bankman-Fried is involved, but most agree the wallet belongs to someone in his inner circle. Someone like Sam Trabucco, who served as co-chief executive of Alameda. The story is still unfolding as of this writing. After several hours of being hounded on social media, the Bald developer added 100 ETH back to the pool, prompting the meme coin value to more than quadruple from its very recent established lows. Perhaps SBF is Bald dev, but hear me out. What if we throw Sam in jail for life just to make sure? Jesus Christ, what if it is Sam? I gotta be honest, I would like to think it is not. The odds of that, hopefully, with him being in custody, whatnot, would be absolutely astronomical. But at this point in time, with how weird the world has gotten, I would not be surprised. All right, this video is stupid long, guys. I apologize. Let's move on. Binance plans to first list 34 tokens in Japan as it re-enters the market. Binance Japan expected to launch full services in August, plans to initially list 34 tokens. The most offerings among domestic exchanges, Coinbase reported. Binance Japan, which is expected to launch fully in August, plans to initially list 34 tokens, meaning it would instantly offer more tokens than any domestic rival, according to local crypto media outlet Coinpost. Coinpost reported today that Binance also plans to list BNB, making its native token available for the first time in Japan. Go Japan. In a statement shared with the block, Binance said that new customers in Japan can gain access to services including spot trading, earn products, and its NFT marketplace. CZ, founder and chief executive of Binance, said in a Twitter video in July that the world's largest crypto exchange has been trying to re-enter Japanese market. It is fantastic to see Japan, because I can't talk, Japan, being a leader in Web3 regulatory environment, Zhao said. Japan has very clear regulations from 2017 with crypto exchange regulations, and more recently this year with the opening up of crypto listings framework works, as well as in June, the passing of the stablecoin regulations. CZ added, to that end, Binance is extremely happy to be able to participate in the Japanese market again from the acquisition of the SEBC platform last November, and we're going to launch the full service in August. Japan reentry. In November of 2022, Binance acquired 100% of SEB, the Sakura Exchange Bitcoin, paving the way for it to be regulated by the Japan Financial Services Agency. I'm sorry, guys. It's just one of those mornings. As a part of this new chapter, the SEBC has changed its business name to Binance Japan Inc., according to the statement. The re-entry came after the JFSA issued warnings in 2021 against Binance, saying that the exchange was operating in the country without registration. Binance did not immediately respond to the block's request for comment on upcoming token listings in Japan. Yep. Fun. If you're in Japan, congratulations. Get into crypto. Ron DeSantis promises to end Biden's war on Bitcoin, toss CBDCs into trash. Here we go. This is going to be a presidential campaign of crypto. The Florida governor is among a number of presidential candidates who have expressed support for the leading cryptocurrency. Florida governor and presidential hopeful Ron DeSantis says he would call off the Biden administration's alleged attack against the crypto industry on his first day in office. If elected as commander-in-chief, Biden's war on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency will come to an end when I become president, said DeSantis during a campaign stop in New Hampshire on Monday. The Republican, who has previously expressed support for the right to use Bitcoin, reiterated his impartial attitude towards the technology while again blasting the current administration's consideration of a central bank digital currency. As president, on day one, CBDC goes into the trash can and we're not going to allow it, he said. Unlike private market cryptocurrencies, a CBDC is issued directly by a country's central bank and can be programmed to prohibit certain transactions. DeSantis signed state-level legislation in May banning the issuance of a federal CBDC within Florida's borders, blasting it as a tool for financial surveillance and control. After announcing his campaign bid, DeSantis joined Elon Musk in a Twitter Spaces to expand upon his position and insisted that citizens have every right to do Bitcoin. Are we doing Bitcoin, y'all? Has anyone watching done Bitcoin? While supportive of the technology, he also claimed that the network is doomed if Biden gets reelected. I agree. Well, I wouldn't say the network is doomed. It's doomed in the U.S. People keep thinking that crypto is just in the United States, or acting as if it's just in the United States, which is absurd. Biden, or Bitcoin's representation represents a threat to them, DeSantis said at the time. They're trying to regulate it out of existence. Between restrictions on banking access and regulatory clampdowns, major crypto firms from the United States are already migrating overseas or developing plans to do so. Meanwhile, some industry leaders such as Coinbase and Grayscale are battling the government in court for the freedom to launch their products despite a widely regarded absence of regulatory clarity. Memes. I'm so wrapped up in meme coins. While members of Congress are trying to push legislation through to provide more clarity, Rep. Patrick McHenry, I guess a Republican of North Carolina, has called out the White House for refusing to negotiate on such matters. Like DeSantis, other presidential candidates, including Francis Suarez and Robert Kennedy Jr., have made their support for Bitcoin widely known. The latter has also proposed partially backing the dollar with Bitcoin and eliminating capital gains tax from the sales of the asset. That statement alone, in my mind, means Kennedy won't even get close to the primary elections. They are going to shut him down. The DNC will not let Kennedy get there. He doesn't want he doesn't want capital gains tax, which we all know every politician wants. And he wants to get us off of a fiat economy with nothing backing it, which means they can't pump the market, they can't print money the way they've been doing, etc., etc. They won't let that happen either. Let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. And last but not least, judge refuses to dismiss SEC lawsuit against Terraform Labs despite Ripple ruling. I don't know what this means. We shall see. The ruling found that crypto falls far short of having the significance needed for Congress to review regulation. In a high-stakes ruling for the crypto industry, U.S. District Judge Jed Rakoff on Monday denied Terraform Labs' motion to dismiss the securities fraud lawsuit filed against it by the SEC Commission, or the Securities and Exchange Commission, I'm sorry. The decision allows the SEC case against Terraform Labs and its founder Do Kwon to move forward, rejecting defense arguments that the agency lacked jurisdiction and that Terra USD stablecoin did not qualify as an unregistered security. Interesting. Even though Ripple won, I don't know. I'm curious to see what their argument is. Crucially, Rakoff declined to extend reasoning from a recent court decision in favor of Ripple Labs to the Terraform case. In the Ripple case, a different judge found that Ripple's XRP token sales to retail investors did not violate securities laws. We know this because those buyers purchased it on secondary markets, but Rakoff said this distinction between purchasers does not apply under the legal Howey test that governs whether crypto assets are securities. Howey makes no such distinction between purchasers, and it makes good sense that it did not. Rakoff firmly stated the court declines to draw a distinction between these coins based on their manner of sale. Indeed, the judge said the pitch from Terraform Labs was bold and broad. The defendants embarked on a public campaign to encourage both retail and institutional investors to buy their crypto assets by touting the profitability of the crypto assets and the marginal and technical skills that would allow the defendants to maximize returns on the investors' coins. He wrote, simply put, secondary market purchasers had every bit as good of a reason to believe that the defendant would take their capital contributions and use it to generate profits on their behalf. Judge Rakoff, 50-page opinion, represented a significant victory for the SEC as it ramps up enforcement actions against crypto companies it alleges engaged in unlawful token sales. The judge held that the collapse of Terra USD, which lost its dollar peg and plunged in value last year, wiping out $40 billion, made it plausible the token was a security that should have been registered. Rakoff also rejected Terraform argument that the SEC lacked authority to regulate stablecoins without explicit congressional authorization, asserting that crypto qualified as a significant enough issue to warrant application of the quote-unquote major questions doctrine. While acknowledging the doctrine limits agencies' overreach into major political issues, the judge ruled it does not apply to the crypto asset markets. The cryptocurrency, though certainly important, falls far short of being a portion of the American economy, bearing vast economic and political significances. Rakoff wrote, noting that industries like energy and tobacco do have special protection. On the fraud charges, Rakoff said the SEC provided enough evidence Terraform and Kwon had a motive to mislead investors about the utility of their crypto assets on allegations they fabricated adoption data. Well, okay, maybe that's why. Likewise, on the securities registration issues, Rakoff ruled the SEC pled sufficient facts to plausibly allege Terraform unlawfully offered and sold unregistered securities. The SEC contends the UST. God, this article is killing me. The SEC contends the UST token and related protocol constituted unregistered investment security. Crypto lending platforms and other intermediaries need to comply with our time-tested securities laws. Time-tested to what? A new technology that this is a paid-off judge, is what it sounds like. Not saying that with that above paragraph, not saying that this ruling was incorrect, but he sounds paid off as shit. Crypto lending platforms and other intermediaries need to comply with their time-tested security laws. SEC Chair Gary Gensler has previously said, doing so best protects investors. My ass. It promotes trust in markets. My ass. It's not optional. It's the law. These guys. The lawsuit now proceeds to the discovery phase unless dismissed on appeal or settled. The SEC is seeking disgorgement of ill-gotten investor funds in addition to civil penalties. Huh. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. That one might be over my head a bit. But let's look at Bitcoin last time, and we just broke down. All right. Well, getting a little red diamond. Let's look at it on the 7-minute. Yeah, it looks like we're rolling over, guys. Let's see how far it goes. That's all I can say. Keep your eye on it. The only other thing you can do right now is potentially move this like this. But from our original setup, we just rolled over and out. Yep, nothing new. 28413, keep your eye on it. Hopefully we don't keep going down. I don't know, unless you want to buy stuff at a lower price point, which makes sense to me too. But guys, that is all I have for you today. This is a long video. I am sorry. But per usual, if you enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto IO, please by all means subscribe to the channel. You guys are showing up, and I'm appreciating every single one of you. Every 104 of you. I thank you. Let's get these things pumping. Let's share these videos. Let's get more awareness on crypto. And I don't even care if it's just me. Guys, start sharing the other crypto people you watch. If it's good, if it's good content, if we're not just bullshit shilling stuff all day long. The only way that we're going to get awareness and adoption of crypto is if we talk about it. So with that being said, please watch the videos, please like the videos, and please, please, please share the video and the channel on all of your socials. Let's do it. I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. I'm out of here. Sorry for the long video.